Chapter 2. Harmony's stories all start in the same way, with a Korean version of Once Upon a Time, long, long ago, when Tiger walked like man. Back in California, in the weeks leading up to Harmony's visits, Sam and I would whisper those words to one another. Every time I heard them, they'd give me shivers. We'd count the days until our Harmony's arrival, until that first night when we'd run into the guest room and curl up in bed with her, one of us on each side, like bookends. "Harmony," I'd whisper, "will you tell us a story?" She would smile, pulling us into her arms and her imagination. Which story? Our answer was always the same. Our favorite story. "The one about Annie," Sam would say, "Big sister." "And Aggie," I would add, "Baby sister." The tiger story. The story always felt special, like there was a secret shimmering beneath the words. "Catch it for me," she'd tell us, and Sam and I would reach our hands into the air, clenching our fists like we were grabbing the stars. That's a Harmony thing, pretending there are stories hidden in the stars. She would wait a few moments, letting the seconds swear, and we'd listen to our hearts beating, crying out for the story. Then she'd take a breath and tell us about the tiger. The problem is the tiger in her stories is a scary, tricky predator. But the tiger in the road didn't seem that way. I don't think it wanted to eat me, though I do think it wanted something. I don't get a chance to figure out what, because there are no more tiger sightings as we crawl through Sunbeam. Finally, we reach Harmony's house. It's a small cottage at the edge of town, at the top of a hill, across the street from the library and surrounded by woods. Mom turns into a long driveway, and we crunch up the gravel until we reach the top. After she parks, she rests her hand against the steering wheel and sighs, looking like she might fall right asleep. Then she takes a breath and sits up. "All right," she says, hooking her arm around her headrest, twisting so she can see both of us at once. She plasters a grin on her face, trying to be cheerful, to erase all the bickering and stress of the car ride. "Bad news, I left the umbrella back in California," she grins, like, "Ha ha, oops, funny. So we're just gotta make a break for it." I stare at Harmony's home. This is the kind of place that just looks magic, perching up high with almost black ivy creeping around the faded brick walls, windows that wink in the light, and of course a million stairs to get to the front door, give or take a few. It's nothing like a vanilla white apartment in California, in the brand new building, with an elevator. "You want us to run up all the stairs in the rain?" Sam asked, with so much horror that you'd think Mom asked her to bath in a pit of snail slime. Mom forces another smile. "What's a little rain? Right, really?" My answer is simple. Yes, right. I wanted to go inside and ask Harmony about the tiger, but there's no such thing as a simple question in our family. This is a trap. She's asking me to pick sides. I shrug. Mom doesn't let me off the hook so easily. Right, really? Her smile filters, like she might fall into pieces. There are bags under her eyes and a deep crease between her brows. This is not the way Mom usually looks. She's usually so polished, everything in the right place, everything in order. Right, I say. Sam flinches as if I kicked her. Well, that settles it, Mom says with relief, placing her hand on the door handle. Ready? Set. Then she flings her door open and flies out, throwing it shut as she starts running. She's drenched immediately, and she's not moving fast, but she's working hard, fists pumping, shoulders hunched, head tilted forward, as if she's a bird charging her mother's home. She looked ridiculous, Sam says, and Sam's not just being mean. It's true. Mom pinwheels her arm for no apparent reason. And I laugh. Then Sam laughs. And we look at each other. For a moment we're sisters, making fun of our embarrassing mom. I want to take this moment and stretch it to infinity. But Sam turns away, picking up her phone and its charger and tucking them into her bra, protecting them. Might as well go, she says. I want to stay, but I nod instead, and then we burst out of the car. I have never ever felt rain like this. It is instant and cold. Too cold for July, and we don't even make it out of the driveway before my shoes squash and my jeans get heavy. Sam yelps as she runs, and I yelp too, because it's kind of funny and kind of awful. My eyes sting with water, and I can hardly see, but the ice-cold shock of rain lights up my insides. By the time Sam and I get to the top of the stairs, panting, dripping, we're wrung all the air out of my lungs, and my heart is bursting. Mom waits for us on the front step, which is nice, I guess, but kind of strange because she should open the door and go inside. She shakes her head and frowns. Harmony isn't answering, she says. She's not here.